think that Adam Smith would be intrigued, but perhaps disturbed by your arguments, because while we don't owe our dinner to the altruism of the brewer or the baker, as he might have said, it's not entirely for self-interest that we pull a drowning child out of a river. What's the answer?
Well, I do think it's in our self-interest that we pull a drowning child out of the river under certain circumstances, and I think there are certain circumstances where you wouldn't pull a child out of the drowning river. You know, in circumstances where you're sure to die and it's not your child, it's not clear that that's the appropriate action, or that's an action that most of us would take. But I think it is Adam Smith presents the best of the alternative case for capitalism, a case that I think has failed. I hate to say this in the Adam Smith is here, but I do think it is a problem. It's a problem that we need to face, because ultimately the justification for capitalism that Adam Smith provides, that I think many defenders of liberty have provided, is the social well-being aspect. Ultimately, it's a form of utilitarianism. And I think that that is I think it's a case that is not winnable. It is a case that once you accept that there's some kind of social utility function out there that we're trying to maximize, now you can have lots of arguments and a lot of debates on how to calculate the social utility. Who gets say in calculating it? There is no principal guidance in terms of what a political system should look like under utilitarian system. And I think the fact that that argument has been around for several hundreds of years now, and is, I don't think gaining traction, I think quite losing traction, is to me suggests that the utilitarian argument has been won by the left, not by the pro-capitalist elements, and we need a better argument, which I think Ayn Rand provides. Why would you jump into a river to save a drowning child? Why is it in your self-interest, under certain circumstances, to do that? Because human life is a value to you. Every human being is a potential ally to you, is a potential productive person, is a potential, you know, wonderful thing. I mean, we take care of plants in our homes because we love life. We like to see them blossom. We like to see them grow. Life is a value. If we're willing to water plants, a child is much more valuable than a plant. I would certainly jump into the river to save the child now, you know, under the right circumstances. But I don't think it's a moral obligation to do so.